go check out Mayreau. This is slightly ridiculous. Check this place out. Then over here, more beach. Wow. Got some hammock trees over here. And there's Canawan there. Tobago Keys out there. Golly, this is crazy. Our first steps on Mayreau and views of Salt Whistle Bay were certainly impressive. We decided to first check out the north tip of the island, which was right next to the anchorage. We walked over where we had seen a local man harvesting sea moss. He comes over here and he harvests sea moss every day from his little field there. They use it in like health foods and stuff. They sell it around here too. Cool. Looks dangerous. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See Canawan up over there. Catholic Rock. Anchorage in the bay back over there.
The view is pretty nice.
After our 10-minute hike, we definitely needed hours of hammocking to recuperate. We sat back and took in the views of Salt Whistle Bay, one of the most beautiful little spots you'll ever see. After hammocking till our heart's content, we wanted to hike up to the little hut village we saw on the other end of the beach. Without the typical crowds of tourists due to the pandemic, this area, like all the others we'd visited during the year, only had a few locals and straggling cruisers like ourselves hanging out. The last bar before the jungle. Which is right here. So I guess that's the jungle right out there. Awesome. This place looks great. Last bar before the jungle. Lindy, these cats seem to be following you. They followed you all the way from the other place. Wow, what a cool spot. Lindy always makes friends with the animals. I like this bar. Look at these chairs. We're told that in normal years, Salt Whistle Bay is full of charterers, cruisers, and land tourists alike, all flocking to this tiny island paradise. We hung out at the last bar before the jungle all afternoon and could tell they were glad to have even this small amount of patronage. The next day, we wanted to see more of Mayreau, so decided to walk around the entire perimeter of the island. At less than half a square mile, we didn't figure that would be too tough or that we could get too lost. We set out in search of a path or a road, first walking through what looked like an abandoned resort right next to the bay. What is that over there? Is there like pizza ovens, barbecues? Wow. This place is crazy. It appeared as though construction of a nicely appointed modern resort had just suddenly halted. Best guess would be that it has been put on pause due to the pandemic, and due to the remoteness of the island is left open and vacant with no worries of vandals or squatters. Somebody needs to reopen this place. This place looks awesome. We didn't really walk back in off the beach, but nothing seems to be open right now. Smoothies, ice cream, mini mart. Man, this one looks like it might. Oh no, never mind. Hello. Wow.
This looks like the road to town. Climbing the hill. You can see the anchorage back there and a good view. Canawan out there.
We figured this road would lead to the one town on Mayreau, simply known as the Village, the home to Mayreau's 271 inhabitants. As we neared the outskirts of town, passing by one of the island's 2 churches, one of the locals, a guy named Philip, passed by us and began pointing out buildings and places and telling us about Mayreau.
Oh, and there's Union. And Carrick. There's the school up there.
The Lone School has about 50 students from kindergarten to 6th grade. Local children take a boat to and from school at the more populated islands for the upper grades. Next, Philip took us to the second church on the island, which was a historic Catholic church. He told us there was a beautiful view of the reef and the Tobago Keys behind the church, and that he would meet us in the village after to continue showing us around the island. When asked where to meet or how he would find us, he laughed at the thought of needing to arrange something like that in such a small place.
1930. Wow. This is crazy. Let's go check out the view.
The old Catholic church was beautiful and definitely had a picture-perfect view out over the Tobago Keys. We were getting a feel for the remoteness and isolation of this tiny island and also the kindness of the people that lived there.
Tobago Keys. There's the reef on the east side of Mayreau. So on our hike today, we're going to end up going all the way around the point, coming down here, and we'll walk all the way down the beach, back to Salt Whistle. Oh, this is water catchment here. This is places where they can get water and then pump it into their cisterns. It's pretty cool. I like these paintings. They've got these all over the Grenadines, where they've just painted the islands there. In Grenada, Carriacou, there's Petite Martinique, Petite St. Vincent, Union Island. Here we are at Mayreau, probably about right there. Tobago Keys, Canawan, Moustique, Beckway, and then the main island of St. Vincent. Huh.
We left the church and began walking into the village down the hill towards Saline Bay. The roads were lined with cute houses and a few little restaurants and shops. Amazingly, only in the last 20 years did the village get centralized electricity powered by a generator. As we were greeted by happy locals going about their day, we saw a place that looked so cool we just had to go inside.
Great.
Are you okay?
Yes, doing wonderful. This is a cool looking spot.
Good morning.
That's a
Hi, good morning.
That's cool. That's awesome. So here we got Robert. What's it? So the full name of the bar is Robert Righteous?
And the Youth Seafood Restaurant and Bar.
Oh man, awesome. Robert Righteous and the Youth. Wow, this place is cool.
He could take you upstairs to have another level.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Hey look, Philip's here. He must have known we couldn't pass this place up. Philip took us on a tour of this funky spot that Robert built with his bare hands over the course of most of his life. We were set on walking the whole island today, but knew we'd be back to Robert's for some hanging out sometime later.
This is how we watch the football
Oh, wow.
on TV.
Awesome.
And you seen the whole of the village from here.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, right around the village.
That's neat.
It was a beautiful view of the village from Robert's handmade deck. Next we walked down to Saline Bay, where the ferry dock and the village's beach are. Most of the island's groceries, goods, and building materials come in on the daily ferries. Even the money, as there are no banks or ATMs on the island. From here, Philip decided he was going to walk around the entire island with us. He first took us to the salt pond, where the people still harvest salt for local
It's looking
use.
like it's good, but look, if you step out here, you see?
Yeah.
It's gonna go down.
Okay. I'll stay here.
Over on the windward side of the island, we were now out of town and would have a winding scenic nature hike along the beach and through the coastal trees all the way back to Salt Whistle Bay.
Beautiful Tobago Keys. Yeah, it's just awesome. Says just over this hill we'll see Salt Whistle. So this is the little stretch of sand that ends up Salt Whistle Bay, just on that side of it. We'll get to the skinny part down there. Yeah, about a couple hours we walked all the way around the island of Mayreau. A neat trail.
It was an awesome day of hiking and experiencing Mayreau, and in gratitude for Philip's friendship, we bought some mint and thyme from his garden and also fresh coconut water that he prepared from the nearby trees.
Awesome. How is it?
Yummy.
Let me try it.
I'm gonna put the
Oh, that's very good.
What a day, what an anchorage, and what a beautiful island. We hope you enjoyed Mayreau, and we hope you enjoy this beautiful sunset over the Caribbean from the cockpit of Holiday sitting in Salt Whistle Bay. Stay tuned for our next episode where we continue to cruise around the wonderful Grenadines.
helps to put it in the forward.